Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you what I do when I'm trying to create. Sometimes we have a hard time trying to figure out what we want to draw. Just don't have that creative juices flowing. You get what I'm saying? So lately, I've been drawing characters. I got many characters on my channel, I mentioned before. This character that I recently created was a character with a backstory. I'm on that road. Right now, I decided to show you guys how I come up with that. How do I come up with my ideas when it comes to creating a character? So I will get my sketchbook and I'm good. Okay, I want to draw a girl character or a boy character or whatever case may be. Go into my sketchbook and I just sketch or draw. Whatever pops in my mind, I want to go ahead and draw it right then if I can. If I can't, and then I get on my phone and I go to my notes and I type in, I want to create a girl with long hair, like the color of her hair, the color of her eyes, the color of her skin, the outfit she's wearing, shoes, pants, any kind of accessory she may have. I want every detail. So when I do have the time to sit down and draw, then I can do it. Then I can get it done. All I need is that start. And that start is basically the sketch, the drawing. It depends on what characters or character I'm drawing. You know? Knowing what you want your character to do. Do you want your character to sit down, stand up? That's the time when you go ahead and you get that idea in your sketchbook. Most of the time when I am actually drawing every little detail, it is basically when I get on Procreate. Most of my drawings in here doesn't have a face. Basically the eyes, the mouth, the nose. I don't need all that. I just need to know what I want my character to pose as. Then my imagination goes around with, oh, I can add her in the room, or I can add her outside playing with a dog. Sketchbook, notes off my phone, and I'm good. Then I'll go to Procreate and go to the digital part of it.
So what I like to do is just basically just draw it over, and that's what I do. The way that she needs to be, you know, standing. So that's what I would do with the circles and the box and whatever the case may be. So as you can see, this is how I start off with it. And these are different sketches. These are different drawings, different sketches of the same drawing. Once again, yes, the hands are not completely done. The feet is not completely done. I just need to know where I want everything to line up. Then I'll go into all the details. The details ain't right now. What matters to me right now is basically seeing what everything needs to go, what everything needs to be at. So then I'll go into the details of the fingers and the fingernails and all those things and the eyes and the nose. When I get that body part down, then I go in with the eyes, I go with the nose, and whatever else I like to add to the drawing. I say, oh, she look cute with a cape. So I put a cape on her. I just put it so I can't see it. So the cape is there. It's just not, you know, in full use right now. So I feel like, okay, she needs to be fixed because as I look at her, her arms not looking good. Her legs are okay, but not as good, but they're good enough right now. But her shoulders are off. She don't have a neck. So you can see, like I look at it and I see it, I'm going to fix it. So that's the best part when it comes to learning my drawing and learning the structure of a face and the body of a human, because the difference of the structures, you can see I added the legs a little bit more. So let me remove that again so you can see the difference of it, because I didn't want her, and I'm trying to keep that small figure. And depends on what age you're trying to have your character be, it means a lot. You just can't go in there and draw in, you know, parts that doesn't belong in the drawing. So speaking of a girl, just keep it level that I wanted her to be, because that's what she is, a girl. Now if it is a woman, then that's when it comes to the different, you know, areas that you need to, you know, add more to. I'm not drawing a grown woman, I'm drawing just a girl. And no, everybody's shapes are different. So once again, you need to know what kind of shape you want.
And quick side note, and always remember to do what you want. It's your character, so create your character how you want it to be.
Your character to have. And you want it to look like a shape. You don't want it to look crazy. So take your time learning the shapes of the leg, of the thigh muscle, and the arm muscle, all those things. And yes, I'm still working on that right now, learning anatomy. So no, I don't have any books. I don't have any figures. I'm just using my regular eyes, looking at the structure of a person's sitting down, the structure of a person moving their arms, moving their face. I'm looking at how the arm will move and bend, because I'm doing it myself. When I'm drawing the arm and stuff, I'm moving my arm and say, oh, yep, it can move that way. The hand, oh yeah, it can move that way. And I'll know which way to turn my arms and my legs and my feet and the face and the head and the eyes. All those things I'm drawing myself as I'm drawing it. Say, oh yes, that makes perfect sense. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. So as you can see, the more I move up, the better the drawing gets, right? Once again, yes, the fingers in the hand are not completely right yet. Yes, the arms are slightly bigger than the other. Yes, I see that. And that's here or there. I'm going to get to that when I get to that. I say the rough draft of the part because this basically, to me, is a rough draft. Continue fixing it. And some people might not like the way that I do my arms and legs and the head shape. It's okay, but this is what I want to do. This is how I like it. So you got to figure out what you like and what you comfortable with. Then I wanted her hands to be up. So as you can see, I'm going to be playing around with the hands. This is the perfect time to figure out like how you want your arms and your hands and your legs to be. And if you don't want it to be that way, that's the perfect time to change it at that moment, because you don't want to go into the drawing to the, adding color or the render part of the drawing without figuring out how you want everything to look. So take your time and get to that point. This is why I like to take my time when I'm doing my drawing. I do not like to rush through anything. And I try, because I feel like if I do, then I make a mistake. So once again, as we move up this list or this layers, you will see the drawing change. And I do not erase nothing until I finish doing, to get to that complete one that I'm happy with. And then I'm like, okay, then I will take it and put it in something else. I'll put it in another layer, another fresh one. Because I tend to sometimes have 100 and something over here. It'd be crazy over here. It'd be crazy. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. So as you can see, the legs are moving a little bit. Are not like they was right here. They're here. And I'm still figuring out if I want the legs to be like this or like that. That's just how I am. The same thing with the arms. I want this arm to be up, this arm to be down. What I want, because this is the point of your, how you want your character or your picture or your drawing to look. It's just a process. So now I got her standing like this, and the whole thing, everything changed, right? You look at it like, what? Something just changed. It did, because you didn't pay attention to it. And maybe you did. The head part changed. So as you can see, it's gonna change, and it's gonna change again. So this is what I do. The legs, once again, like I said, then I change the legs around. The head part is the same. Hands a little bit different. I'll move that out of the way. I gotta fix this part right here. The feet gotta be changed. Now we are darkening it up. Then I got a head up there at the top because I took it away from there because I wanted to fix this part right here up. So I had to take the head away to fix that part up. And the only thing I did was use the select tool and the free hand and just went around the part that I wanted to move. And then basically when you do that, then you can hit the part over here. So basically I'm gonna do it real quick. So you do that right there, and then you'll go over here and hit that. But since it's not, showing, let me make sure it's on the right one. No, it's not. Anyway, so we'll go back again and try again. So we'll go around here and hit this circle around it. Select it, basically. That's all you're doing is selecting. Then you can move it around. I did that when I took this away. And you can see it look like their ears right now. But when I took it away, it's because I needed to get her head together. Because believe it or not, you have to know the size of a head. Do not be making these heads small unless that's your character, okay? But it has to have, you gotta think about it reasonable. If she's gonna be a human, she have to have a human structure skull. It's a skull underneath there, okay? You gotta make sure that is, shaped the right way. Basically, this is what I'm trying to say. All right, so off of that into this one. And yes, her head is a little bit smaller than I want it to be. But then I also was thinking about the hair that I had to add on to that. So, but that is just basically how it looks right now, because I had to fix the fix the head. And the reason why I said that, because if you go back to all the other ones, and let's go back to this one, we'll go to that one. I would say this one, to the arrow. When I learned to do this, it helped me look at it like, oh, look weird. Don't go back and try to fix it like that. Keep it that way, and then fix it. Then fix the shoulders, the face, and the head, and all those things, and the eyes and nose and things like that, because you want it to look at least a little decent on each side, okay? Don't forget to switch it back over. Like I said, I fixed the head, and I gotta fix the head a little bit more. So it's not like I want it to be, but it's better than it was before, So yeah. Then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna add the hair. So I decided to do some locks. It's of me just basically moving around, making sure that I got the drawing to how I want it to be. And two, I add the coloring to it, to the skin tone, the color and everything. And then the background of where she's basically at.
This will be a part 1. There will be a part 2 and maybe a part 3 because I don't know. I already got an idea of how I want to do this drawing right now, and I'm going to be adding on to this drawing. That will be in the future video, so be on the lookout for that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, then you should, and hit that post notification bell so you'll know every time I drop a video. So guys, I pray that you all have an amazing day. Stay blessed. Bye.